Now in this section I'm going to continue my discussion about Eigrp, and I want to see the parameters that affect neighborship. First of all, I want to see the timers of Eigrp, the timers that Eigrp uses to send packets, and the timer that expect the other neighbor to send its hello packets to me, so that if I do not have, so for example, hello packets in this duration, I will, declare that neighbor down. First of all, let's see some pieces of information in my verification commands. I want to see show IP protocol command, and now you can see that there are not much information about timers here except this line. Eigrp route hold timer is 240 seconds, and this is for NSF routes, not for the actual Eigrp neighborship. Let's see some other pieces of information. For example, show IP Eigrp neighbor will tell me about which neighbor are here and the whole time that is here. You can see that this is the remaining time, that if in this time I do not receive a hello packet from this neighbor, I will declare that down. You can see that it is about 11. I type in this again, it is about this 11 and 12 seconds and 14 seconds, and this is not telling me exactly how much the whole time is, but I can tell that this is something about 15 seconds or such. So let's see other pieces of information here. I want to go to show IP Eigrp interface, and now you can see that I have an option of having detailed information about interface, and I type in detail here, and the interface name is going to be last, so I hit enter. Now I can see that I am sending my hellos every 5 seconds on my LAN interface. Now I can tell that the whole time is 3 times the hello time, so the whole time is gonna be about 15 seconds. So this is the time that I am telling to the neighbor that if you do not receive a hello from me in the next 15 seconds, you can declare me down. And by this I can tell you that the hello time is for myself, the whole time is for you to know about me. So if I want to select this, I should use different commands. Let's go to configuration mode and go to interface fast 00, and now you can see that I need to have IP hello time, hello interval, and this is going to be for Eigrp AS100, and now I should add a value of 1 to 65,000. I want it to be about 3 seconds, and by telling this I want to have faster convergence. That means I want to know about network sooner, and I hit enter. Now if I do not send, if I do not send I'm sending my packets every 3 seconds to my neighbor, and you can see that this has no effect on the neighborship. It doesn't bring my neighborship down. So the hello time and hold time is not an important feature in Eigrp, although they are important in OSPF. So if I want to change my hold time, I can go and add IP hold time for Eigrp 100 about, for example, 8 seconds, and I hit enter. Now that I have this piece of information, I will go to the neighbor that is on my path 00. On my path 00, I am neighbor. Let's see with which router I'm neighbor. Show IP Eigrp neighbor will tell me that I am neighbor with 10.0.16.6, and that's gonna be my switch 2. So if I go here and check the result of show IP Eigrp neighbors, you can see that now the whole time is something below 8 seconds, and it will never go over 8. You can see that this is 6, 7, and it's never gonna be over 8 seconds. So I know that in 3 seconds I will receive a hello, and now I will declare that router, that is gonna be router 1, down if it doesn't send me a hello in 8 seconds, because it has told me to do so. So you know how to change the timers for a specific interface. Let's go to router Eigrp 100 process and see what commands are here. You can see that there is no timers available here except this. You have timers command, and this is for active time and non-stop forwarding. And for non-stop forwarding, in show IP protocol result, you saw that it is about 250 seconds. So if you want to check this and change this, you can do this right here. But the active time, what is the active time? If I do not have a route for a specific destination, I will ask the neighbors, and in my topology table I will mark that route as active. And as I told you, it is not good to see an active route in your topology table. That means I do not have a better route, and I'm asking my neighbors, and my neighbors may not know about that destination. So this is not good to see an active route in topology table. But here I will wait for the answer for an unlimited time. So this is not good. I will have an active time configured here, so that whenever I do not have information about the specific destination, I will declare that as a destination down, and I will empty my topology table from that specific route. So I can go and define this active time, and for this I type in active time, and you can see that I can disable the active time, or I can talk about, for example, 10 minutes of active time for this, and type in enter, and now this is configured for me. So this is the only thing that I want to have. Okay, I want to disable this, and the other piece of information, I know that I am sending hello out every interface that is participating in Eigrp process. I can stop this. This means I want to have information about one specific network in my topology table, for example about my fast00, but I don't want this interface to have neighbors. So I stop sending hello out that interface, and that interface's information is just for routing destination, not for creating a neighborship. For that, I should use that interface as passive interface. And to do this, under router process, I can type in passive interface. Now you can see that I can add the interface that I want to have it as passive, for example fast00. And if I type in enter, you can see that the neighborship is going down because I do not send any hello out that interface. And this is very nice feature whenever you want to have one interface and the network in your routing table as Eigrp route, but you do not want that interface to be part of forwarding or anything else for your Eigrp network. Now if you want to have every interface as passive, you can type in passive interface, and next thing is going to use default. Or do you have default? Yes, this is default. And if I add this, so hit enter, every interface on my router will be passive, and now I can use no passive interface to add interfaces to my neighborship process. So I can, for example, tell that I want every interface to be passive, but I want fast00 to be active. So I use no passive interface fast00. And this is a very good feature whenever you have a lot of interfaces and you want all these interfaces to be passive, but you want just one or two interfaces to be active. So I first type in passive interface default, and then go to activate one by one. So let's type in no passive interface default and hit enter, and see what we have in our configuration right now. By using show running config and piping it to section router Eigrp, I can see that my configuration is containing a line of passive interface or not. No, there is no passive interface yet. So you know how you can change timers, and that is going to be under interface. And you know how to add or remove an interface from creating neighborship or adjacency with other routers right now.